Surface. 9,732 people dug the story submitted by blah, blah, 32.
Alex is drunk.
The launch of Microsoft Surface marks the beginning of new technology category and a user interface revolution. Surface, Microsoft's first Surface computer, provides effortless interaction with digital content through natural hand gestures, touch, and physical objects. Surface computing breaks down traditional barriers between people and technology.
For those counting along the episode, please include that in the remix as well, where he goes, touch and physical objects. You almost sounded like a machine. That was awesome.
Well, you know, air escapes the lungs because you're drinking.
I want that in the remix.
So we actually... we shot the Totally Rad show before I came.
Right.
We talked about this a little bit, but I'm interested to see how you think about this. Because this, to me, is a very interesting device that, I mean, I don't know if it's going to... There's some really interesting things. Have you seen the video? Mm-hmm. Where they took the picture, it uses Wi-Fi technology. Basically, it's a touchscreen countertop that uses Wi-Fi technology to interact with devices when you put them down on the top of the table.
Yeah, I saw that. I mean, you could basically place like a drink or a food item, and it would give you information surrounding the device.
Sure, but you could also take a picture in a wireless Wi-Fi camera.
A lot of that is...
Put it down on top of the camera. The Wi-Fi pictures show up.
What camera? What camera? And how? This is all...
Wi-Fi. It's all Wi-Fi. What do you mean?
What this is...
What do you mean how? They showed you how to do it. They said they took a picture.
With what camera?
They took a picture with a Wi-Fi enabled camera.
How many of those are there? Like a half dozen? And how many of them actually interface with this new OS? Like probably none?
This is really interesting.
It's not a countertop, it's a full table.
Right.
No. It's definitely a table. It's a coffee table.
All I'm saying is what they're showing you today.
This is really interesting because had the logo been this logo, it would have been a totally different Kevin Rose you would have seen.
Listen. Let me just tell you the truth.
Just saying.
Let me give you my take.
Of course. It was invented by Steve Jobs.
No, listen. My take is this. This device that they're showing you right now, it's clearly not ready for the consumer market. They're not going to roll this out next week.
It's not going to be out until January 2007. Not January 08, fall 07.
Right. So what they're saying is that this is a device that we hope that eventually restaurants will adopt. We hope that cell phones will be able to communicate with. I mean, no. What you're seeing is, listen.
I love that you're so negative about it just because it says Microsoft.
Here's what I'm saying.
If this was an iPod table, you would be spewing over the table. It's just funny because it's the first innovation that Microsoft has put out.
It's not innovation. They copied this from so many people. Did you see all the videos that were done from universities of exactly the same interface?
But who has put it into a table? Who has put it into being able to put your credit card down on a thing and move the different things that you want?
Please tell me how they're going to read my credit card. How are they going to read my credit card?
It works by digital image.
Digital image?
It's a camera 3 feet under the table.
Right.
Which is why it's a full table and not a countertop.
Right.
So how am I going to... So I'm going to know to pull out my credit card and set it on the table.
Face down.
That's what they're assuming. Dude, this isn't even working yet. Nobody has seen it in real life. Nobody has seen it function.
Dude, Kevin, you gotta stop drinking the Kool-Aid. I mean, no, I'm serious. The fact that if this said Apple announces, you would think this was changing the universe.
Oh, so let me ask you one question.
Shoot, please.
What digital camera do you have right now?
I have a Canon something or other.
Okay, Canon something or other.
I don't use it.
Okay, so how in the world, when you set that on a table, when you set that on this device, is it going to interface with it?
Well, let me put it to you this way.
It's not.
If I buy, no, I agree, but I
and
don't.
Neither is any other camera on the market right now.
I don't have the table. There's tons. There's a bunch of cameras that have Wi-Fi technology in it.
But how?
All I'm saying is, if I'm going to spend the money to buy a table, I will buy a fucking $400 camera that connects to my table.
Let me explain something though.
Right?
This isn't what they're trying to sell you. Is the future? It's not what exists today. You cannot. I cannot
Kevin,
take my cell phone.
I was so excited for you not to be the Apple fanboy.
Let me ask you one thing.
And you're totally stuck in the cock.
What is going to happen when I set my cell phone on the table? Nothing. Is it going to talk to it magically? No. I have a...
Do you know if it has Bluetooth involved?
Oh, What's
Maybe it has
do?
Bluetooth
no,
built in, because then
I'm
it would
gonna have
work
to go,
with your phone.
except, here's the code, please pair up with me.
Dude, first off, you don't know. You have never done it.
The only thing I'm upset about in this whole video.
The only thing you're upset about is that it doesn't have a fucking Apple logo on it. That is the number one thing you're upset about. And if you think I'm wrong, fucking email me.
You are wrong.
That is not why he is excited about this.
Honestly, I think I applaud Microsoft.
No, you don't. Because it was Microsoft, you hate it already.
No, let me.
You hate it already.
And because Microsoft, you fucking love it already.
I do. It's great.
It's because you hate Apple. I mean, that's
I
very
agree
clear.
wholeheartedly. And when the Apple iPhone came out, I was like, man, I
give
don't know.
me an example of one piece of Microsoft technology that just plug and plays like the phone and the camera do.
My Zune works.
Oh, so did you have to install any software
Nope.
for that? So you just plugged it right in and it
Vista?
worked?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, no, you have XP at home.
No, I have Vista at home.
Oh, so you had to upgrade in order to get to work.
No, I already had Vista on my computer.
No, you
By the time I got my
Dude,
Zune
we
in the
can
mail,
go
I had Vista.
We can go back episodes.
Go back.
We can go back.
My
Exactly.
PC that I just got from Falcon Northwest has Vista on it, and when I got the
How long ago
Zune,
did you? No,
I got this. No, Microsoft sent me a Zune.
You had the Zune before.
No,
you
no,
had
no.
PC.
That was the other Zune. That was not my Zune.
But did that Zune? Did you have to install software for that other Zune?
yeah, just like everything.
Exactly. Thank you, Joey.
Just like everything. Come on. I mean,
Just like everything. Just like
you had to install software for
Oh,
the iPhone.
you know
You
what?
had to install
When I
everything.
added my printer at work and I used it, Apple Rendezvous, did it just sync up? Oh yeah, it did
Dude.
work, and the drivers did transfer to my machine, and I was able to print.
Dude, you're just smoking cock because
Have you
think...
ever used Rendezvous? No, you haven't.
No, because I don't have a fucking Mac.
Oh, but you could because it's open source, and you don't because you won't
Dude,
accept.
look, this is the only reason you're looking at a video where somebody's saying this is the new technology. It's not out yet. This is what we're excited about.
Oh shit! Hold on. Go ahead.
This is something we're excited about. Watch what we can do with these devices, and you're saying I don't like this.
No.
And the only reason you're saying that is because it's a Microsoft product.
So
that is it, Kevin.
All right, so let me say one thing. I apologize.
No, that's it. That's the only reason why you're banging on this concept. Because it's Microsoft.
Okay, the only reason I'm banging on this, honestly.
No, the only reason you're banging on it is because it's Microsoft.
You gotta let me talk.
All right, go.
Okay, you said clearly you think it's because of Microsoft. Let me say.
Give me another reason. I would love to have a better reason.
Let me say one last thing. And this is, I don't want to fight you all night long about this, but obviously I got to say one last thing, and that is that if Microsoft has ever delivered me a device
like the 360
that worked like you were showing me on that table display, where I could seriously walk up out of a bar and set my phone down, and a camera and set my phone down. And I'm not saying that, honestly, if Apple launched the same thing, I'd be like, how the fuck are they going to do that? Because I don't think they are. So I'm saying any manufacturer,
I don't believe that, but go ahead.
Any manufacturer that I look at that would provide this technology, if it was Apple's name on today or Microsoft's or whoever, I would say, how are you going to make communication possible with the install base that's already out there?
Right.
Because I
don't think that's true.
I get this that 2 years from now, when everyone's buying these new phones that are this new protocol, whatever it is, the communication the protocol they're using to talk from the table to the device.
Well, but you don't know if they're using an old protocol. They could be using 802.11b.
The thing about Wi-Fi, unless the device is wide open, which I doubt they'll do because other people would be able to create Wi-Fi type simulators that interface with these devices, steal numbers, all kinds of stuff. Unless it's some kind of proprietary protocol that they developed, I don't see it really taking, really grabbing, because Wi-Fi, if it's wide open, can be stolen.
I guess the thing that makes me sad about this is that I looked at this video and I went, wow, this is a completely different way to think about interactivity going forward. And you looked at this and said, this can't happen, I hate it. And that to me is sad because I'm worried that 5% market share that owns Apple products and loves them is going to go, F this, I'm not even going to think that this is a good idea because it's a Microsoft product. And I want people to go, this is an interesting idea. This is moving in a different direction. This is something that's new, something that's different, something that's cool. And if this is what happens, this is a very exciting thing.
And I agree with that wholeheartedly.
And it's not saying this is going to happen tomorrow. This is not, they never said that.
Right, but if it wasn't for the fact that I'd already seen this. I've seen this demo 8 months ago at a university.
This technology's been out for 10 years.
The whole expanding
the photos. Of course, the Taco, that's been out for years and years. It's all
been out there for years and years.
But it's never been in one singular device that you could buy.
So I give props to Microsoft for that.